Going on YouTube, Cloverbuzz here, back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're going to be featuring this hyper offensive Regidrago team that also features Mimikyu, made by current 2023 Hong Kong national champion Wei Yu, who used this squad in day 2 of the recent World Championships. So shoutouts to Wayne, again, congratulations on a great run and a fantastic season overall. And I really like this team overall, just not just because of the the Regidrago Gholdengo combination, right? But also because it features Rocky Helmet Mimikyu. And Mimikyu is one of those Pokemon, again, that we like on this channel. It's got a niche, and it's got a job to play on a team where normally you might not be able to find Mimikyu as splashable as some of these other S-tier options. But on a team like this, it can do relatively well. Simply because not only does it have Taunt, but it also gives the team Trick Room. And so this way you're able to deny opposing Trick Room teams, against your own Tailwind offense, right? So this way you can Trick Room their Trick Room, and then at the same time, you have offensive moves like Play Rough and Shadow Sneak, so you could potentially snipe, some Flutter mains if they are within range. Life Orb Gholdengo is also very, very strong, and it's got Thunderbolts on this Gholdengo, which is actually really, really nice. This is an Icy Wind Tornadus. There is no Taunt on this Tornadus because the Taunt is on the Mimikyu. And then from here, the Urshifu is a Choice Scarf set. So, a little bit more speed in terms of like winning the mirror matchup. And then, of course, Rillaboom with the Assault Vest. Very standard set with Wood Hammer, U-turn, Fake Out. And then Stopping Tantrum was the tech move of choice as opposed to something like Knockoff. And then the Regidrago is, in fact, a Terra Steel option with Earth Power rather than, something like Terra Blast, Terra Steel. So Earth Power is pretty good against something like Heatran because Heatran can do wonders against Regidrago. It almost like walls it, so this way Earth Power is very much needed in this sense, and we kind of already have like the steel coverage anyway, with Gholdengo, so figured might as well just get that out of there and put like a special attacking ground move in here. So anyway, unfortunately, we could not really reach out to Wayne at this given time, so we're going to be piloting the team ourselves for today, which is still fine, right? I feel like we can get some solid wins on the ladder with a hyper-aggressive team like this. So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any further time, you know how this goes. I am by myself. I'm going to click all the buttons. So, without wasting any further time, let's go straight into the ranked battles. All right, I think I've played against this team like 5 million times. Well, actually, if my memory serves me, I think he actually had the Rillaboom, right? Yeah, so Hirofumi actually had the Rillaboom there, not the Iron Hand. So this is actually a little bit different. This is someone else's rendition of it. Okay, so that being said, a Tailwind Mirror in essence, but we also have Mimikyu here that can do relatively well. How fast are we? Let me check. Alright, so we got some speed here. Alright, we're modest. We have a little bit of speed. So we might have to just probably clean things up in the end game. But Mimikyu, it doesn't seem like a bad idea. Neither does like Gholdengo here. Alright, what if I just did like Tailwind, Make It Rain combinations, right? What if I just did that? And then bring in the Regidrago in the back. And then just bring in the Rillaboom. This could be something. We'll try it like this. We'll put the Mimikyu behind here. But we'll see how this works out. Okay. It just depends how he wants to lead this. Does he lead the Arcanine with, Tailwind support? Does he lead Chien-Pao here? Lots of different possibilities. It's always interesting to play the Tornadus Mirror. Alright, here we go. Tornadus Flutter main. Okay, so this is in a way interesting, right? We actually have the Gholdengo here that can help us out a little bit. The question is, do you have Icy Wind? And the question is, who has the faster Icy Wind? We do have a Sash here, so that's also pretty good. We are Speed Natures, so we should be the faster Tornadus, I would imagine. Right, just because of that idea. Now the question is, like, even after we click Icy Wind, alright, so we'll do it like this, and then Protect here, actually. We'll see if this works out for us. He might even be forced to Terra, like that, okay? Thinking, oh, Terra Water Flutter main, maybe? We'll see. Alright, there's the Flutter. What is this? Terra Fire, oh my goodness. Alright, well, I don't know if I want to click Make It Rain now, but we'll see how this ends up for us. So Protect here on the Gholdengo slot is going to help me in essence, right? We should have the faster Icy Wind. We are like... Ooh, that is a play. Okay. So Flutter Mane's going to activate Photosynthesis. We will survive because we have a Sash here. And thankfully we do get some Icy Wind speed control here onto the opposing Tornadus here. So we've got this going for us. We do get a crit on the Flutter Mane, as low as that is, right? Speed reduction, so this way we can go Tailwind next turn. Thunderbolt, uh-oh. Alright, but again, we do have the Sash, so now we can freely go for the Tailwind, in essence. Alright, so that's pretty good. And it is a Life Orb Flutter Mane. Okay, so that's also very, very interesting. I still go Tailwind here, of course. And now the question is, like, I can technically Thunderbolt his Tornadus here, you know, just to pick up a KO. I might lose my own Gholdengo here. So maybe it's probably just worth it just to go Make It Rain and deal a little bit more chip damage. You know, let's see what happens to the Flutter Mane over here. If I lose the Gholdengo, no, it's not totally the end of the world, right? Because we still have Regidrago in the back to click Dragon Energy, and now that he wasted his Terra there, he doesn't have the Fairy typing. The Tornadus actually lived, which is unfortunate. Oh man, even Life Form can't pick that up? Oh, dude. I should have just clicked Thunderbolt then. That's unfortunate. And he's Citrus. Oh no. Alright, well, we're gonna get smacked now. Alright, and there's the Icy Wind. Okay, so we're probably gonna lose both options now. Then again, he's still -1. We still have Regidrago to click Dragon Energy, of course. But we're just... Oh, wow. Does this pick up? I think it does. Terra Fire in the sun? Yeah, it should. That's unfortunate. Wow, Mystical Fire, dude. Yeah, I'm just surprised. Like, that actually lived? Alright. We're just gonna have to click this now. And then Rillaboom is gonna come in here. So does he have an answer against this? Is my question. Again, Dragon Energy is going to be huge here. We just probably just fake out the Flutter Mane here. And then still click Dragon Energy. Does he doesn't really have another switch into this other than something like maybe Ursh, but you know, Dragon Energy is just like relatively safe here. And he did click Tailwind, right? Let me just check here. Yeah, he did. Still think we do this. Right, and then just fake out the Flutter, in all honesty. He's -1. Or our +2 is going against his +1. So we should still outspeed it, I would imagine. He's a bulky set. He lived a Life Orb, Make It Rain. Surprising to me from that range, in all honesty. But just makes me think, yeah, maybe I should have just clicked Thunderbolt. But still not the end of the world. Swaps the Tornadus, that's okay. Now the question is, what's taking the Dragon Energy here? So he's probably just trying to reposition and get speed control back later. You know, if we click Fake Out over there, that could have been interesting. Oh, it's actually a double swap. Alright. So, what is this? The Arcanine. Alright, is he intimidating the Rillaboom here? Okay. There is a Sash over there. Okay. This is still like Dragon Energy, like still at full HP here. This is going to do a lot of damage here. Yeah, so now the thing is, he's just trying to get repositioning onto the, you know, the other mon over there. Like, imagine if I just faked out that slot. I would have just got 2 free KOs here. But then he gets like Tornadus, Flutter Mane back in. So we're definitely going to Terra Steel the Regidrago, without a doubt, 100%. There is the Tornadus yet again, and you know, there is still... Did he even click Tailwind? We have the Tailwind. He does not. He's going to click it now. He probably just clicks Protect. But either way, I still want to click this move. It's still like good enough to pick up the KO here. And then at the same time, do I really have another play here? Not necessarily. Like, Tailwind... Ice Spinner is just going to do so much damage. I don't really have another option here. Maybe... Maybe I still click this, and then Rillaboom, I can just Terra here, and then just Wood Hammer this slot. I think this might have to be my play. Because I don't want to lose the Rillaboom, right? But then at the same time, you know, I don't want to lose the Regidrago. So my hand is almost forced here, and I have to kind of get this 50-50 right. So let's see how he decides to play this. Right? I could have Terra Steeled, but we'll see what happens here. Alright. Oh, okay, we got it right. We got it right. Okay, just don't flinch. Don't flinch. Alright, so here's the Dragon Energy. This we actually just picked up both KOs here. So this actually, that was the correct call here. So that I did not want to lose the Rillaboom there, so that's why I went to Terra Fire, but he could have easily Icicle crashed the Regidrago, you know, thinking, oh, he's just going to like and again, Terra Steel there would have been an option. Now here's the thing. He does have Tailwind, but it's just a Flutter main, right? So he can only kill one of us, which is great news for me. And there is said Flutter main. We have Stomping Tantrum for that. And we can just, you know, click whatever we want. We pretty much just win here, I think. So we'll just... Alright, which one does more? Right, so this is going to do 180. This is going to do about 120-ish. But then you factor in the other thing. I think this still does more. And then at the same time, you know, we have Stomping Tantrum here. We just click this. I think we're fine. There's Dazzling Gleam. Okay. That did kill this thing. You know, technically Wood Hammer should do more, but it is resistant, so I think this is still fine. And it does puts it in range, so Stomping Tantrum should just win us the game here. So, okay. We managed that well. The Terrifier Rillaboom won us the game. We were able to survive the Chien-Pao Icicle Crash, call it correctly, and then just finish things off. But yeah, I was a little surprised at the Gholdengo Make It Rain not being able to KO that bulky Tornadus, but it's okay. Yet another rendition of Hirofumi Swell, but this time there's an Amoongus here as opposed to like something like Tornadus. Wait a minute, there's no Tornadus here? So, Rocky Helmet Mimikyu could be a play here. This one has Flare Up and Shadow Sneak, right? Okay. We do have Taunt. I think I might need that for the Amoongus. So if necessary, I will bring that. Stomping Tantrum against the Hisuian-Arcanine could be good as well. Rillaboom and Mimikyu are going to come to this game. The question is, who comes with them? I think just leading these two again is going to be good. We'll bring the Rillaboom again. Now, do we not bring Regidrago here? I feel like Regidrago just exerts so much pressure. I don't know. It's kind of tough. It's either like these two. Is Gholdengo gonna do enough damage? I think we have to just go with this. Can we even find a niche for Mimikyu in this? I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll just click done here. It's weird. It's funny, but it's weird. I think it's mostly just for like the 9 Trick Room games, or, you know, if they have another Tornadus, we can click Trick Room against them. But it's trying to find this niche for Mimikyu at the given moment. But anyway, we still have power of Gholdengo and Regidrago on our side. So we'll see how this ends up going for us. Okay. Chien-Pao Arcanine. Okay. This makes sense. So, you know, the thing is, he has to pick, right? E-Speed is not going to be fun. Do I have this option of Terra Ghost? I do. So Tailwind would be great here, along with like Make It Rain, just for like raw sheer damage. Would be very, very good. Thing is, Flare Blitz is also like not great. Also, a thing is, I don't think I need to Terra just yet. Like, if he E-Speeds, he E-Speeds. Do I live it? I don't know. I might. We are Sash, right? So I think there's that going for us. Let's just click Make It Rain, bro. Let's just get all this damage. Alright, E-Speed. Yeah, we have Sash though, so and we actually live it anyway. So here's the Tailwind. We knew that was coming. But at least we'll get a decent amount of chip damage from this Make It Rain. Right? So we get him down to Sash. Alright, there is the Chien-Pao. Of course, priority is not super great, but, you know, we might lose one Pokemon here. Oh, we're just going to lose the Tornadus. Okay. Alright, we lose the Tornadus here. So, there's that. But then at the same time, you know, we have Rillaboom for Fake Out Pressure, and then we can just click Make It Rain yet again. So here we go. Force the Chien-Pao to click Protect. Grassy Terrain Recovery. So here we go. Fake Out here. That should... I know he... Well, he could just click E-Speed again, right? Maybe even switches out the Chien-Pao here. Does the Chien-Pao pick up? Right? But he can't. I think we just do this again. Let's see. Alright, so he swaps the Arcanine. Alright, so something... This is probably just Protect on Chien-Pao. Alright. I don't know. I don't even know if we survive Sucker Punch here. Amoongus! Uh-oh. There's a Protect like we thought. This is where something like Mimikyu could have came in handy. Alright. Fake Out chip damage. Alright, there's the Rocky Helmet. Alright, here's Make It Rain. But the thing is, the Amoongus can't Spore any of this. Alright, that's still like pretty good damage. That's still pretty good damage. Alright, still wanna click Make It Rain though. That's the thing. So I may be taking Life Orb Chip here, but like this is still like relatively favorable. I might wanna like cycle out of here. You know, just in case. So like we'll U-turn this slot. I might lose the Rillaboom though. I don't want to lose it, but I might have to. But I kind of have to still get rid of this Chien-Pao. So I'm still gonna click Make It Rain potentially. So we do get rid of this Chien-Pao here. The problem is I could have just Wood Hammered this Amoongus. So if something's clicking Spore, that's not great. Alright, Regidrago, you're gonna go to sleep here. Unless he did something like a Pollen Puff. Alright. That didn't KO. That's not great. That's not great. This guy would have guts if he clicked Spore on a grass Pokemon and a Gholdengo. Alright, I'm just gonna say that right now. There's no way you click Spore into a grass slot. Bro, okay, good. Oh, he tried... Ooh, he forgot about Gholdengo's ability. Make It Rain. I mean, good as gold there. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, and we still have our Terra, so this is also really, really good. Alright, and I want to make full use of these Tailwind turns, so... Oh, it's Urshifu. Alright, we do have Thunderbolt pressure, so... once again... honestly, like, Dragon Energy looks really good here. Just click this, and then Thunderbolt this slot, and I think we're kind of chilling. I just want to make sure our speed tiers are correct. So, who's the faster one? This is 117, this is 118. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Good job, Wayne. That's all I needed. Dragon Energy here, Thunderbolt on this slot. This should be able to pick up the Urshifu, even though we're -2. He detects, but again, that is not stopping the Wrath of Dragon Energy. Alright, and again, we're still keeping our stuff here. Okay, Amoongus, goodbye. Alright. And again, he's just stalling out these Tailwind turns, which are almost about to expire. I think there's like one turn left. That might have been the turn. 1, 2. Yep, that was the turn. Okay, so now Arcanine comes back in here. So he preserved the Urshifu, and now you know he's gonna click E-Speed. But the problem is, you know, that's really all he has. Is that. So, like, Regidrago's still kind of like chilling here, so I still want to click Dragon Energy just because, and try and pick up the Arcanine here. Like, E-Speed is just going to do so much damage, man. That's the problem. I could make this like absolute hard read here and protect, right? And then just click Thunderbolt anyway. This is a play. Oh, he's Terra. Is it the Urshifu here? Like, I'm protecting in front of Urshifu, so that's the thing. Okay, what is this? It's water. So, is this going into... This is going into Gholdengo, right? Alright, now we do have Fake Out Pressure, so that's good next turn. Even if we lose the Gholdengo, at least the Rillaboom would be able to come in and do something against both these options here. So there's the Surging Strikes. The problem is where you're going with it. Oh, wow, really? In here? Dude. Okay. I mean, that's just my thing, you know. Like, I don't really protect in front of the Ursh, but I just assumed Extreme was going in that slot. So really, it just depends on where else all of this is going. Alright. Oh, it's... Ooh, he calls it! He absolutely... But the thing is, doesn't he just KO himself? That's a lot of damage. I think he just KOs himself that way, right? Let me see. From that range, yeah. So now Rillaboom just wins. Okay, so we're kind of just chilling here. So, more grassy terrain recovery. Now, unfortunately, the timing is not going to be correct, but he can't really beat the Rillaboom. So that's pretty much it. So here we go. If anything, we can just Terra now. We've taken enough chip, but I still click Dragon Pulse here, and we can click Fake Out, but I don't really see another way out of this. He can just click Protect, but again, doesn't really do anything. Yeah, battle was canceled. So once he lost the Arcanine, you know, that was pretty much it. Okay, double Genie and Baxcalibur. This is a weird one, but you would assume that there's Rain Dance over there on that Tornadus for the Sandsear Storm. Believe it or not, Mimikyu actually can do something here because we have the Play Rough against the Bax. We've got Taunt and Shadow Sneak for other things. Like, Mimikyu can actually do something here. And we have Taunt, so that's also pretty nice. And Trick Room too. So, that is another thing that we can consider. And then Make It Rain just looks great. The question is... Yeah, Make It Rain, like, there's so much... There's not a whole lot of electric resist, but there is that... Well, there's actually two, so I shouldn't say there's none. But I do like Mimikyu here, along with something like... Do I click Trick Room and then something like Rillaboom, right? And then we click Make It Rain in the back. And then do we bring in the Urshifu at long last? Urshifu could be really good in something like this, especially with a Scarf variant. Let's try this. I don't know if this is correct, but hey man, I gotta at least bring Mimikyu once. We've got 2 wins. So let's try and go 3-0, of course, but we'll see. But we're having fun so far with everything else. Alright, what is this? Yeah, that's what I thought he might lead. Okay, so now the question is, does he have Fake Out Pressure and does he click Taunt? We do have Rocky Helmet. I wish there was Mental Herb instead of the Rocky Helmet, because now if he taunts the Mimikyu, it's problematic. But if he goes Terra Ghost, then you know, something else. But of course, we are still gonna click Trick Room, right? Either way, and then force the Terra Ghost option, right? Like, it seems obvious, but at least this way Mimikyu can do something later, right? Oh wow, he's just gonna, unless this is Covert Cloak. Okay, it's not. So that means, oh, there's a Sandsear Storm. That's not gonna do a whole lot here. So he's gonna break my disguise, but hey man, we get Trick Room up, which is actually really, really cool for me. I get to get Rillaboom the heck out of here, of course. I think. Well, maybe, actually maybe not, because we'll see. There is Tornadus, of course. Now we just click Play Rough, and then just Woodhammer. Alright. Over on this slot. If he protects, he protects. Okay, he protects me. Yep, good play by him. So we're gonna take some Bleak Wind Storm damage here, alright? Because we double targeted this slot. It is what it is. Alright. Let's see what he does here. It has to be just straight up Bleak Wind here. He does miss something. I would hope he missed the... Which one is... he hit the Rillaboom. Oh, okay. That's still some damage. Alright, hit the Mimikyu. So he knows where I'm targeting, right? So I mean, I'm just gonna do it again. Like, is there really anything else he can really do here? There's a lot of power coming into this slot. So Wood Hammer comes out. Bop! Great damage there. So we're gonna take a lot of recoil. Alright, and Mimikyu, you're gonna click the biggest player up you've ever seen. Alright, we do connect. Okay, we get some damage there. It is Citrus. Alright, and then, you know, eventually I'm just going to... Ow. I'm just going to click Taunt, so this way you can't, you know, get Tailwind next turn. Or, you know, in subsequent turns. Because I don't have too many Trick Rooms left. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Is this Urshifu? It's actually Iron Hands, which can do relatively well in Trick Room. Wood Hammer's gonna do a lot. He does have Fake Out, but he can only Fake Out one slot here. So here's what's gonna save me. How many turns of TR? There's still 2. I don't bring the Ursh out yet. I do bring out Gholdengo after this, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Taunt this thing. Is it still too early? Iron Hands is gonna outspeed. Question is, what does he want to outspeed? Does he just simply click Fake Out, or does he go ham here? It's a tough call. Either way, you know what? I'm gonna be aggressive here. I'm gonna click this, and I'm still gonna click this. And let's see. You can only Fake Out one slot here. Because either way, I still have a Sash. It's got a slow option here. What is this? Is this Terra Grass? Oh yeah, that's right. He has that going for him. I should have U-turned. Should have U-turned. I forgot he can just tear the Iron Hands. Right? Not great for my Urshifu by any means, but... Oh, it's Thunder Punch. Okay, definitely should have U-turned now, but we do get some Rocky Helmet shit. Yeah, 100% should have U-turned. But then I would have had to take Bleak Windstorm damage, so... this is still going to do a decent chunk. Alright, that's still decent, man. Alright. He does miss, so that's actually really good for me. It's actually very good for me. Okay. Because now there's just one turn of Trick Room left. Okay. So we'll go here in the Gholdengo slot. Okay. We can click Thunderbolt here. He doesn't really have a whole lot to click into Gholdengo as far as like an electric. So we can just click this slot and still be chilling here. Bleak Windstorm would not be great. I don't think he clicks Wild Charge into this Rillaboom. This is very risky. I'm gonna try and save it. I'm gonna go into Ursh now. Or try and U-turn out of here. What would be the play? Let's try and U-turn. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this off, but we'll see. Drain Punch. Yeah, he does KO. This is... Oh, he crit me. Ooh. This is also why I technically wanted to, like, go into the Ursh. But this is still fine. Right? This is still, in a way, fine, because then we get free Thunderbolt damage. Right? That should just pick up. Now that one picks up. Alright, so now it's a 2-on-2. Iron Hands versus Ursh. The problem is, I think our Urshifu is Terra Water. But... we have the power to make it rain. The question is, what comes next? Alright. That is the question. What comes next? Alright, so here's the Ursh. Alright, Wayne, what do we got here? There is the Flutter Mane, of course, right? And thankfully we have the Scarf, so we can always technically survive. So there's Photosynthesis, right? And we are Scarf. So here's what we do. What is this damage? This is Make It Rain, Terra Steel. The Flutter can protect. But like, what can that thing do against us? So here's what I'm gonna Shadow Ball this slot. And honestly, just punch this thing. Like, Terra Water, Surging Strikes. He can't touch me anymore. Because now Gholdengo should just win in the endgame. I just want to ensure the Flutter Mane KO here with this Terra Water. And then if he Wild Charges, that's just good for me because then... But actually, he only has Thunder Punch, so I don't think he can KO this thing. I was just going to say recoil damage would have been a thing, but yeah, we just pick up this Flutter here with just Surging Strikes. Yeah, we didn't even need to Terra, actually. One more can do it. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to like make sure we got this KO potentially, right? And then here's some free Shadow Ball damage, of course. You know, so there it is. That's pretty good chip. Alright, and now it's Thunder Punch. Okay, we actually live anyway because it's not Wild Strike, so that's very good. So now that should just give me the game. So now this is just Shadow Ball right here, and now this is just a simple close combat. Actually, even a U-turn would... Oh wait, I only have Surging Strikes. I'm Choice Scarf. So a little bit of chip should be enough to do it here, and there it is. Yeah, so Surging Strikes, of course. Yeah, so it's all about, like, you know, capitalizing on Trick Room, and then in the end game using the Scarf Urshifu to just outspeed all the major threats. So Mimikyu had some value in game 3, and we'll get to go 3-0 in our ranked games here, so that's pretty good as well. So Shadow Ball mid, Light Orb, of course, you know, great damage here. So Wayne, great team, great job with the squad, and it was a lot of fun to use in these 3 games. We got to use everything. All right, so super cool squad. But that was it. Nice, easy, clean 3 games, I would say. And there it is, folks. There is Wayne's Regidrago Hyper Offensive squad that he used in Day 2 in the World Championships. And it was a really cool squad overall. Very fun, of course. Who doesn't like clicking Tailwind and clicking Dragon Energy on things? But also the combination of that along with Gholdengo Make It Rain. It's kind of hard to stop and hard to switch in as well, you know. And then overall, you know, you just have Urshifu, Rillaboom for standard fake out combination, Surging Strikes. Rillaboom was really good in almost all of our games that we brought in. And then Mimikyu finally had some good value in that 3rd game, you know, able to set up Trick Room and then just dealing a bunch of damage with Play Rough, picking up a KO when it needed to do, right? And then, you know, just overall, like, just doing Mimikyu things. And then in the end game, of course, these Surging Strikes, along with Gholdengo having a little bit more speed against the Iron Hands was the difference maker in the game. So we got to use every single Pokemon on the team, and now you know pretty much how it plays. So, you know, give this one a go. Let me know how you do. Wayne, if you're watching, thanks again. It was super fun to use. We'll be back with another video in the next one, guys. Peace out, and have a good one.